Okay, this is a review of the Nespresso Intensio. I've had it about 2 months now, and it's alright. So this is the machine. There it is there, and it came with the machine and then the aerator there, and it also came with a selection of Nespresso pods. You don't get every one of these, you seem to get a random selection of them. So I had a couple of decaffeinated ones and then a random selection of these ones. I didn't get any of those speciality ones at the end. That's not a big deal. And yeah, they've been pretty nice. So that's the machine there. That can come off at the front. Inside of here you've got all the pods. That's the waste pods, that's what they drop into. And then there's like a little reservoir there to catch the drips. Let's put that together. So you lift that up. Oh, I didn't see that, did you? So that's where the pods go in there. So you lift that up. And then you can see that there's a mechanism in there that pushes the pod against the edge. It perforates it. And then the water goes through, and then the coffee comes out of this little bit here. So if I find the pod, so I'm going to put this one here because that's the strongest one on there. So just drop the pod in, like that. And the annoying thing is it doesn't sit really neatly, so I'd hope it would sit like that, which would make it look much tidier. It just sort of plops in. And then you close it down like that. So that's all done. And then you've got this reservoir at the back that you fill up with water. You know, I struggled for a long time trying to take this off, but it probably says in the instructions, but I don't ever read the instructions. So if you lift this lid up, it's sort of, there's a hinge and it sort of prizes it off. You don't have to use any pressure, so there's no risk of breaking anything. And then it just comes off. So I fill that with water and then I'll be back. So there you go, that's filled up with some water. Shut the lid, put that back on there, and it just sort of, a little bit of pressure and it'll click back in. It's pretty easy. Just been doing some painting, that's why I've got painty fingers. And then, just a plug, some new plugs. There you go, plug that one in. And now on the top, so you've got this one here which is for a little bit of water, and that one there for a lot of water. That's essentially what it is. So if I press that one, that will turn the machine on, and then it heats up, and then when it's ready you can press it again and the water will come out. You can press it, if I pressed it now, the water will come out as soon as it is ready. So I've got quite a big cup, and with the base on it, obviously that's not going to fix, it's for an espresso, and I'm probably doing the worst thing you can do with an espresso shot, but I'm going to make it in a long glass with lots of milk. But I'm only going to have an espresso shot there, so I don't want it to be watered down, I just want to use the minimum amount of water for the espresso, and then I'll fill it up with milk from my aerator. So that's that done. So if I just press the button, it's quite quiet. It seems to vibrate a little bit, but I guess that's how it heats the water up. There you go. And then it drips for ages, which is annoying because it's quite messy. But I did find that if I lift this up, now that ejects the pod down into the little reservoir, and it tends to stop it dripping so much. If I just take that out and put it back in, then that will catch the drips. But it just seems a bit lazy that they didn't. It'd be nice if it just stopped dripping as soon as it finished. So there's the shot there. It's nice with a creamy top. And now I use the aerator to put some milk in that, because that's going to be miles too strong. So this is the aerator. Don't know if I pronounced that right, but I'm not bothered. So inside, so this just froths the milk up. So inside of here, you get this, which is a little frother, and that spins around, frothing everything up. And if you can see, there's a little like spindle that goes on. And that's held on with a magnet, which is quite neat. So all you need to do is just drop that in. There you go, and that's held in there with a little magnet. And then there's the lid, and there's a little gasket to go in the top to stop it all spilling out. But if it doesn't, when it's frothy, so you've got two levels. So you've got a minimum level and a max level. If you fill it up to the, if you put milk in there to the minimum level, it doesn't go anywhere near the top. If you put it in at the max level, then it does reach the top of this, reach the maximum of the capacity for it. So you do need the lid on it. So I'm just going to put this little gasket back on. The reason I've taken it off is because I clean it. So it's easy to ping it off and put it back on. So I'll be back in a minute to get the milk. So there you go. So put some milk in there, just up to the minimum line. Put the lid back on, and then it sits on the base, and then I need to plug this one in there. There you go. Now with this one, there's a button on the front. You press that once and it'll froth and heat the milk. If you hold the button in, it'll go blue, and that'll just froth the milk. So if you wanted to make a milkshake, you could put milk in there and a couple of teaspoons of Nesquik or whatever you want, or whatever milkshake you want to do, and hold the button in, and then it'll go blue, and then it just froth it up, and you'll have a lovely frothy milkshake. And you can also put milk in here and hot chocolate powder, and press the button, and it'll heat the milk and froth it up, and you have a lovely hot chocolate. But for this one, we just want to heat and froth the milk, so we're going to press it once, and that goes red, and that takes, I don't know, about a minute. That'll froth up. In the meantime, I'll have a taste of this, but I don't think I like the taste. Wow, that's quite strong. Well, they're not horrible. Sometimes to me, coffee can taste a bit like cigars. It's got a bit of a bitter aftertaste, actually. Yeah, quite a bitter aftertaste. Not too bad. There you go, this is just frothing up. And when that's done, I'll come back. Alright, so there you go. That one's just finished. So I'll take the lid off. See, it's still relatively clean, but you're obviously going to clean it out because it's milk. So there you go, it's all frothed up. And then I just dump that in there. And clean that up in a minute. And there you go. Nice little, I don't know what that's called. Latte, I suppose. So overall, I'd say the unit was pretty good. As good as any of the other ones I've had. I've had a Dolce Gusto machine, and that was alright. This one just seems like the same thing, just different capsules. I'm not a coffee expert, so it just does what I wanted it to do, which is to make fancy coffees and give me a bit more interesting than the selection that I had with the other machine. So yeah, pretty good.